Hello. We are going to play with some Brushos and Colorbursts and Shimmer powders. First, we are going to swatch out my new colours. These are my swatches for my old colours, and I have a bunch of new swatches ready to go. We're a bit later than normal tonight as I had to wait for next door to stop playing music. Miss Assistant is setting up the stream so that we can see the chat, because at the moment I can't see the chat, so I'll just wait for her to do that. I'm going to try not to make too much of a mess to start off with. It's Brushos and Colorbursts and all that good stuff. Have they changed it? Good evening. Yeah, we're night owls. And we had to wait for next door to stop their music. Have they changed the way they do YouTube?
I have zoomed in.
Oh. Well, maybe you should try zooming out so that we can just see it side by side.
Oh, no, I hadn't zoomed in because
Miss Assistant's just setting up the computer so we can see when people talk to us. And just bring it as close as possible. That's it. Thank you. What do you get? Oh, you're getting your drink. Okay.
Yes, both of them.
Okay, let's get to work.
Because I'm thirsty.
So maybe I should have put today's one upside down, because Miss Assistant's the one that wants to do all the messy work. So I've already got purple fingers. She has purple fingers.
A little bit. I have lighter.
Do you have colour bursts at all?
Not at all. Colorburst snakes.
Okay. So I think it might be better if we spritz a little bit of water. It doesn't matter. Spritz a little bit. You've got to be quick.
Yes.
Have you ran into an issue with any of your colour bursts? Two of my colour bursts are solid. They've they're solidified in the bottle.
Do I leave it?
Yes, we're going to leave it like that. We don't want it to. I don't want it to mix too much because I want to see what the colours are in it. So night sky. That's enough.
Oh, my hat.
Yeah, that's very pretty. Pixie powders. I don't have pixie powders. What are they like? Rose red Brusho. I've had two of my purple Brushos, which purple is my favourite colour, colour burst I should say. Two of my purple colour bursts have solidified in their bottles. We've managed to loosen them up a little bit, but one's in the old style jar and one's in the new. Shake before you take the pin out, and then take the pin out. Well, don't lose the pin. Okay, so that one's just one solid colour.
Oh, it has a little bit of yellow in it.
Yeah, I just thought it was.
I'm trying. See, is it see?
I have the.
Oh, I need to.
I have.
Wait,
the
can I do this one first?
turquoise.
Because I'll do sea green after.
Okay.
Because you know what I'm like with sea green, you know I love it.
I'm not sure that that's going to be the colour you think it is. I think that's going to be a colour you like.
Ooh.
I have the.
This one's rusty.
Oh, that's just going to have to do for now. I have the...
Bye, cat.
You're going to
Wait.
bed, kitty. We keep spraying water. You're out of here. The Nouveau Shimmer powders have mica in them, I think. Well, they're shimmery anyway.
Do I do it again?
Lovely.
Look how much is that?
Yeah, it's alright. We'll have to sort it out later. So, sea green.
Come out.
Okay, what's the next colour, Brusho?
Um,
Oh no, we're on to Jack-o'-lantern Brutus Monroe Colorburst. This is my first Brutus. Oh, this is my first Brutus Monroe one.
so jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah.
Then what?
Cornflower masala. I'll do that. Oh, did I get? Oh no, I got 4 of them. Oh, I wish I had some cosmic shimmer stuff. It looks so pretty.
I can see.
Okay, we have to put it on live chat, not top chat.
Oh, it changed it.
Just to make sure we keep seeing the up to date. Oh, spraying would be good.
Oh. Do I do it
I'm not sure that I would have bought this colour if I'd have known what it was. It looked more, it looked a much more orangish colour online. But it's more of the cooked pumpkin look or something like that. I don't know. I don't eat pumpkin.
We're not pumpkin people.
Cornflower blue.
Oh, I've got it on my hands.
Pretty colour, but it looks very close to turquoise blue. Masala.
Oh, I've got it on my hand.
Well, you're going to be... Oh, whoa, that's pretty. Look at all the colours in that. That has orange and turquoise and
It's still going.
magenta.
It's still going.
You'd think we'll just blot a little bit of that corner off.
It's still going. It's still spreading.
And then we have zest. Just try and get one good splot in the middle and see how it goes. That's alright.
In the middle?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. That has a tiny bit of green in it.
Has pink. I'm not sure.
That could be off your hands.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. Wipe your fingers on there. Oh lordy. Okay, get some of the colour off. Because that's the only spot of it, so I have a feeling that's from the masala. Okay. Shamrock liquid quartz. Liquid.
No, it's
liquid.
sapphires. It's this. No, it's the sparkle.
Oh, why did I put Q instead of S? I put the Q on them all. Swear. Yeah, it takes forever.
Shamrock. Oh, we're gonna be shamrock.
Yeah, I don't know why I put LQ instead of LS on my...
Am I doing 1 drop?
Yeah. Probably because it said... Oh dear.
Oh no.
It was a little...
They're
Okay, you
blocked.
might want to give him a little shake before you do it.
They're blocked.
Oh dear, that just hurt my soul. Oh dear.
That was
Oh, dear.
unexpected. I tried not to.
Okay, so Next we've got Sapphire. What have you got?
Hang on. I got blush. It's
Okay,
because the
blush.
oh. It's a quick spray.
There we go. That's better. One drop's enough. One
It-
drop is plenty.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, you want that off?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Whoa.
What's next?
There you go. Sapphire.
I have that in my
So
hand.
just make sure that the nozzles are not clogged. Yes, don't squeeze these ones. We learnt the hard way.
It's not our first rodeo. I think that. Oh, no, okay.
Pretty. Now we have Pearl, which we probably won't be able to see. And all of these are coloured in Brushos. We were trying to break up the ones that were a bit broken, but it wasn't going very well. Pretty. Reminds me of the
You can faintly see it.
what are they called? Alcohol inks.
Might want to do it for the other one. The Shimmer.
No, I'm not moving that. That one needs a good shake. I can see chunks of gold. Oh, sunflower. You can't do anything if you don't have the swatch.
Yeah, I know.
The green is a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. It looked very pale.
Maybe because I squeezed it.
Maybe we have some blank ones. Are these around somewhere? I don't know what we did with them. Okay, Atlantis Burst Nouveau. Oh, hang on. Let's finish the metallic quartz. The metallics. Metallic quartz is pink, I think. Or purple. I am not sure. To be fair, I haven't.
Take that off my hands, please. Okay.
To be fair, I haven't played with my Brushos and things for a while. This assistant loves to make backgrounds with them, so I have a plethora that I use to die cut for things when I need them. Although, whoa, that's a bigger tip.
Yeah.
The one I did you shake it first?
Yes.
The ones I use the most tend to be the green backgrounds because I like to die cut leaves from them.
Which one's next?
Very pretty, but yeah, they kind of want to stay put. Emerald. I'm just going to give one spritz of colour.
One. Oh, okay. I did shake this.
Oh, they have different tips. Whoa. Okay, so let's... it's just moving as a group. It doesn't want to spread out at all. Maybe it's better to spritz after? I don't know. Yep.
Am I dotting then? Oh, we've used some of these.
Interesting. The next one is metallic coral. So we have two different tips to our metallics. One is the same as the old regular ones, and one is a little chunkier.
What one's next?
Turquoise. The coral seemed to move a bit.
little.
Moved more than the others.
Oh. Spray.
It's a very orange coral.
What one's next?
What have I got now? Peridot. My birth month.
Mine's Ruby. What?
I got ugly green.
Oh,
I needed to be born in February.
I did shake it. Wait, give me a pin. I don't want to squeeze it like what happened last time.
Yeah, I think it needs... Hi, Melinda.
Hello!
I think it needs to be... Push a hole in it. Okay.
Okay, done.
Oh, I'll try cleaning
You missed the accident.
it. She hurt my soul.
I made a boo-boo. Wait, you squeezed it? Yeah. Do you want to squeeze it again?
No, it's alright, it's still wet.
It's okay. Come out. Thank you.
There we go.
No,
That's a very
no,
pretty
please
colour.
don't, please don't.
Mischief! Oh my goodness! Oh dear, she's living up to
Hi,
her
Mum.
name.
Let's just say, I may or may not have squeezed almost half a bottle of whatchamacallit out. And it went everywhere. That was fast.
Well, that's not as dark as I was expecting. Oh, that's silver bells. Okay, that's alright.
Oh.
There you go. You happy now that the bubble's gone?
Yes, the bubble is gone. Is it sugar plum or is it rose? Oh,
It's lump of coal. This is the one I thought you were just doing for some reason.
what do you mean?
I thought it was going to be dark, but it's silver. How goes the uploading? Whoa.
A lump of coal is a lump of coal.
Whoa.
I can see the reflection.
Whoa.
It's a lot of black.
Whoa, that is so cool. That would be awesome for galaxies. That is so cool. I like that.
Sugar plum.
Yes.
I called it. There's a bubble. I see the bubble. Use the pin.
I'll put the pin back.
Oh.
It's weird that your phone was doing that.
Next is metallic rose. And I'm getting a drink.
Oh, pretty. They are a little bit darker than I expected though. Blue Blitz.
I honestly thought this one was going to be lighter.
Oh yeah, we're going to try that one again. Where's that green one?
Shimmer.
Yeah.
The one that I exploded everywhere.
Let's just do one spritz, one drop.
I need to find it first. Because I may or may not have mixed them up.
The cat's decided she wants to be in the live today.
Again.
She doesn't like the spray bottle though, so I don't know why she keeps coming back.
Where is it? I've put it somewhere.
shamrock. Shake, 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 shake.
Yeah.
Shake it really hard. Because there's chunks.
Open it over here just in case. Oh, look, it doesn't have the clog in it.
There we go.
That's better.
Yep. A lot darker than I expected given the colour on the front.
Okay. New voice time after I have a drink of water.
Okay. So then we're going to do the shimmery Nouveaux. That way my stack of swatches will be up to date. Oh, there's the blank ones.
I didn't put the blank ones in there. I was too busy sorting these ones out. Which one?
Blue Blitz.
No, that's Atlantis. That's green. This one. Powder.
I'm really excited to see one of these colours. I haven't seen it yet. A couple of them I've seen. A couple of them I haven't. So that one's just plain blue.
That's a heat gunning, but it's going to be too loud.
Oh no. It's got blue on the metallic rose.
You destroyed the metallic rose.
I must have had it on my finger.
Probably. What's next?
Cherry Bomb.
Oh, what's this one?
Cherry Bomb.
It's pink.
Oh wow. They are super sparkly. It's a different kind of sparkle to the metallics and the
that one's
liquid sparkles.
Interesting. I'm going to put the cherry ones.
In your hand? That's the one we just did. Golden Sparkle. I have not seen this one yet. This is a new one to my collection.
It looks yellow.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to be yellow. Were you expecting it to be gold?
Yes. I have no idea where I put the blue one.
The metallic emerald has split a little. You can actually see the yellow.
Oh, I found it.
What's next?
I don't know.
Solar Flare.
That's this one? No. No. No.
No, that's Storm Cloud.
Yeah.
What about that one at the back?
This one. Golden Sparkle. Oh no.
You gave me the wrong one. Oh no. We'll have to do another one. Okay. Good thing we've got a blank. Find Solar Flare. That's Solar Flare. Is that Solar Flare? Grab the other one. Get it. Grab the Solar Flare. Get it on there. Solar Flare on there.
That came out more. No, that came out more. Second mistake of the night.
It's alright. I had spares.
Lucky.
So this one will be Golden Sparkle.
This has rainbow.
Put a little bit more up there. I can see the gold in it, but wow, that's a lot of different colours.
What colour's the next colour?
That would be Green Parade.
This one. And you can even look so I don't get it wrong.
It's alright. We all make mistakes. I do stuff like that all the time. Green Parade has a blue and yellow and a little bit of red and some black by the look of it.
No, you need to spray that part.
What part?
I think.
You want me to spray the black? It's black.
We made a mess. Not surprising. Oh.
We're already in a mess and we haven't really done much yet. Storm Cloud.
It's a black one. Right, great.
Okay, so we might move some of these drier ones out of the way.
I have a
not
feeling
that
she's gonna attack me.
Yeah, she always attacks me.
Did you spray it?
Yes.
It has a pink in it. Or is that from my hand?
Who knows? But it has
Do I try again?
blues and black. If you want to. There was no water there.
No, it was from my hand. My hand is covered.
And then we have Catherine Wheel.
I called it! I think when he makes us it. There you go. It has a yellow in it. I think.
Yeah, there's some yellow, red, a little bit of red. Yellow, I should say. Not much yellow.
I'm not going to touch it because I have lots of Oh, I have a blue on my hand.
Atlantis Burst.
I've mixed them all up now.
It doesn't matter. Atlantis Burst. Oh, that's pretty.
Do I do it again?
Sure.
The whole thing just moved.
Yeah. Yellow and blue. Very nice.
Violet?
Lunar Rocket.
No? Okay.
Oh, this is the one I'm really interested to see. I do not know why they are called Brushos. It's an English company, ask them. So
it has
silver sparkle, maybe a little bit more. Try shaking it up a bit before you do it again. And then see this water that's over here, throw it in there. Okay, come on.
They've got Brushos. Oh, mod. That was a lot. But it's not okay, it's in there.
Oh, I've got stuck to my finger.
Last
That's very interesting. It has a lot of silver sparkle in it.
last is your favourite colour.
Violet Brocade.
Oh, you spray not spray. That was a lot.
Pink, purple, blue, all mixed together to make violet.
Do you want to spray that part?
Well, now we've kind of backed ourselves into a corner. What are we going to do with all of these so we can make other things?
I have an idea. Some not there.
It's not flat.
No,
Okay.
The ones that aren't like these ones?
Yeah, the ones that aren't super wet. Move the ones that aren't super wet out of the way. We have to blot some of them off a little to get them a little less wet so we can move them out of the way. I can probably put some on top of the scan and cut as well, which I've put in a new home for now to see how it works. It's a very apt description, Colorburst. I bet Brushos are kicking themselves for not thinking of that name. Maybe it's because you can put them in a palette and paint with them as if they were a liquid watercolour. Maybe? I don't know.
Now I'm getting hot. How's my back? Nice fat my back.
That was not what I was expecting from Lunar Rocket. Not at all. They had another one that I really wanted.
Don't you dare attack me.
Yeah, I have. It's just that we are trying to find somewhere to put all of these while we do some other stuff, and if we spray the back, we can't move them. Oh, there we go. I broke up the chunk.
Okay. We can also put some up here too.
Okay, I'm just trying to get the... Oh. Whoa. Green Parade had a lot of extra colours in it.
I'm just going to put it on top of the paper.
That's alright.
Extra paper from the top. This one needs to be that. Come up.
How is everyone tonight? While we're moving everything out of the way. It has gotten a little cooler tonight, but it's been super hot today.
It's been a warm few days. Now it's going to get colder again.
Unfortunately.
Yep. Makes it even worse for me. To get sick easier.
I think we got up to 26 yesterday. I'm not sure what it was today, but it was hot.
This one is the block.
Which one?
That one. This one.
I can't see the water on this one. Oh, okay.
I'm making rows of 3. Lucky you have plastic on this. Let's try and not make them.
I'm trying to help Miss Assistant move them out of the way, except I can't really reach very far.
This one. As it's making a mess on the way down. I can fit all of them up here, I think.
Okay, then we'll have some space. I hate that we go from hot to cold because I always get sick with the weather just going willy-nilly all over the place.
I get sick really easily from changing states, and it's from really cold to being really hot.
It's been very windy here tonight too. Surprised we haven't heard the bin not fall over again. The other day when we had the big strong winds last week, they were blowing all over the place.
Well, I think I can fit them all on here.
I couldn't actually put my recycling out till bin day, so we had a pile of recycling in the house because the bin kept blowing over and the recycling's not heavy enough to hold it up.
Oh, I can fit them on here. Oh no! Ah! Oh, it's okay.
Okay, so I cut a stack of papers and I haven't really done much, to be honest. I haven't done any resists or anything like that. This was kind of a last minute thing and I only just started preparing to do the live not long before we came on because the music was still going and I thought, well, we're not going to be able to do a live tonight, so I'll just get it all prepped and we can do something tomorrow maybe, but Miss Assistant really wanted to go live tonight, so
Wow.
I have some Big W or Target? Let's see. Target smooth watercolor paper, which isn't that great. I have some Kmart watercolor artist pad, which is super thin and horrible. So I don't mind using it up, trying out some of these colors, seeing how they look. And then I have some really thin Montmartre. So that's the Montmartre. Then I've got super smooth, which is the Target. And then I've got this rough, really cheap paper from Kmart. The Target one is supposed to be 300 GSM, I think, but it's not. Oh no, nope, I got the wrong one. This one's 190 GSM. Okay, that makes more sense. I thought I had one that was 300 GSM. I must have picked up the wrong one. Which one is very white? The Montmartre is an off-white. The Kmart is a greyish white. The whitest one is the Target one. So what do you want to do, Miss Assistant? Do you just want to throw a couple of colours down first? Yep. So let's try use up some of this cruddy Kmart paper.
I don't know which one I do.
We'll pick out some pretty greens.
Greens.
Yep, I always need green ones.
Emerald.
You can tell the difference by feel and by look. The Tim Holtz watercolour paper is very white, as is the Prima. But to be honest, I've never seen a white cotton watercolour paper.
I'm getting all the green ones. And then we're going to choose.
Although I could be lying, because I actually think maybe the Eduardo Di Paolo one is white, and that is from Riot. If I can think where one is. Miss Assistant had her hand on one earlier, but I'm not sure where it's gone.
What do you mean?
You were showing me watercolor paper pads. It could be that top one there.
It's in reaching hand.
Geraldo Di Paolo. No, that's drawing cartridge paper. That's the wrong one. Never mind. No, none of them. No, that's Bristol. When I was in England, I bought some Bristol board. Oh, pass me the Hanamil. I'm not going to use this Hanamil for Brushos because and all of that, because I bought it for watercolors and it was expensive. Well, actually, this was only £4.50, so it was $10-ish.
I feel bad now. It feels really light.
It doesn't matter. Mistakes happen. Nope. Even the Hanamil paper is an off-white. Oops. Timber, sorry. Compared to Montmartre, no, about the same colour. So Hanamil is not. When I find the Geraldo Di Paolo, I will let you know.
Okay. Choose your ones out of them.
You're doing it. Pick
Choose.
one spot.
Choose. You choose. Sorry. They're Brushos. Nouveau. Colorburst.
Well, we've got to have leaf green because they're
Okay.
leaves.
Liquid metallics.
Which liquid metallic do you want to use? You just pick one.
Choose. I even separated them for you.
Well, how about we go with leaf green, metallic emerald, and Atlantis burst.
Okay. Read. Oh.
Are you sprinkling first and then spraying, or do you want me to spray first and then sprinkle?
How many green ones are we doing?
We'll do a couple. I like to use
Okay.
them for leaves.
So, sprinkle, then spray.
Sprinkle then spray, okay.
Yes. Even though that one's, what's it called? This one's leaf green.
Okay. Sprinkle a couple of sprinkles all over and we'll see what we get. What are you doing, kitty cat?
Please don't you dare come with me.
Atlantis burst.
If you go down there yet.
What are you doing? Good night. Sleep well. Thank you.
Good night.
You too.
Oh. She moved some of it. Oh, she's gone to sleep.
Oh, yep, the cat's going to bed. You probably need a lot more than you've put down. You probably put a little more leaf green down.
Yeah, I'm just getting there.
Leaf green first. Liquid sparkle or metallics last. Shall I spray it first?
Yes. This is needing a lot of spray.
We should have plugged in the Tim Holtz heat tool. So this cheapy paper seems to be soaking in a lot of the water right away. And I think we need a paintbrush to move the...
Am I putting any more?
Yeah, put some more colour down. Okay, next time, not so many drops of the metallic. The metallic goes a very long way.
So that can go on there. Let's put leaf green down. That's your job.
I think that one's just, whoa. I think that one's just fading into the background.
And then that's your job.
Okay, so I'm just going to get it most of the way around.
I think next time.
And we will let it do its thing. But I don't think this paper likes being wet, to be honest. But we'll try and again with this cruddy paper, but we'll try. No, it's going to have to stay up here for a little while.
I saw that this one. I can plug it in now.
We will try
The other
wetting the paper first. So we'll do the same colours again and see what reaction we get with this Kmart paper. Got them ready? Take the lids off, get them ready.
That one was already off. I'll do 2 drops.
weird things. They really just don't like to move, do they?
Brushos usually move when they have like.
No, the metallics. They just like to stay where they are.
Don't know about adding more colour.
If you want to. Okay, you're getting too close. Meeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Oh, that just went up and everywhere. I said that lightly.
Yeah, you... Whoa!
Oh, it's disconnected.
You need to put them down gently or they puff of smoke everywhere. 2 drops of liquid sparkle is... Oh, no, the liquid metallic is more than enough. Yeah, I think the Atlantis Burst fights with the other colours because it's very soft. There's colour everywhere. Oh my word, you need to be careful when you're putting them down. It's everywhere. It's not good. You nutter. Okay, how about we try... Oh,
I can...
that looked so much better before I moved it. We try the target paper.
Are you doing it again, same colours?
You can change your colours if you want.
Well, I have enough with
Just
the
pick
emerald.
your colours and get them ready.
I've done greens again.
You can do whatever colours you want. So we'll see what it's like on the 180 GSM target. I think maybe the 300 GSM I'm thinking about I got from Big W maybe.
Turquoise? What goes with turquoise?
Purple, yellow, green, but not green and purple, or green. Yeah. That's not working.
No. Come here. I don't remember which colours these ones are.
What is it? Alizarin Crimson and... Oh, pardon me.
That's the one that I wanted.
So now pick, if you want it to be sparkly, you need to either pick a liquid metal, a sparkle, or a Nouveau Shimmer. Pick
Gold shimmer, gold. Is this the gold one?
the golden sparkle.
Yes.
Okay.
I've got it.
So for watercolour, the paper just absolutely soaks the water in straight away.
I wonder how I got the other background. The one that's over there. I'll show you. The one that you did cut out from.
Whoa, that comes out very fast.
Yes, that's why I was being careful. This one.
I would say that is these 2 colours
Okay.
without the golden.
And I'm gonna try and do this one. I don't remember if this one was mine or your one. I think this one was your one. These 2 are my ones. Because that's my name on them.
That gold is interesting.
Okay.
Oops. I muddied them up a little.
Hey, well.
not sure I like this paper either.
It's very wet. I can hear the bats.
Can anybody hear our bats?
I have a flat spot. Oh. Do we need
Messy,
another
messy,
lid?
messy.
Because I have another lid.
The one thing I do like about this paper though is that it soaks the colour straight into
But
the paper, so you retain some of that burst behind.
But I do like how the gold's mixing in a little bit. I want to try it without the gold.
Whoa. I just want the gold for a minute.
Okay.
Oops, I didn't mean to touch the top of it.
That's enough.
So I'm very curious about this gold because when we put it on, it looked, whoa, look at that.
That's gold.
I think you could make a nice consistency of that if you're a
Painter?
letterist
Letters?
and wanted some gold to letter with. That's really pretty. Very sparkly gold.
Calligraphy.
Yes, well, not just calligraphy, but just brush lettering. Okay, so now you want to do, let's try it on some watercolour paper.
Yes. Proper stuff.
Cheap watercolour paper, but watercolour paper no less. No, I don't use my expensive watercolour paper for brushos and things.
Okay.
Are you putting powder down or colour down? Or water down? Okay.
I'm going to try to it once.
Go on then.
Come out.
Yes, it's having issues.
You're leaving me pink.
Shake, 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 shake.
There we go. I think my hands are more dirty now.
We're going to be multicoloured for days.
Yay! That means I'll be multicoloured when I go back to school.
Maybe. Still not coming out. There you go.
Come out.
Oh, there we go. You got some coming out now.
Okay. Hang on. Wait. Spray that, please.
What colour did you use?
I use this one. It makes it pretty purple at least.
What you doing?
Trying something.
Where's the one you're trying to copy?
Because that I like this. I just like that colour in general because it has a nice pretty picture into it.
Oh,
Okay.
don't kill yourself.
This one, which I think is that one, but it's probably faded. That's the thing.
We may have sprayed the water down first. It looks a lot lighter. So let's move this one aside.
I like that one.
So you're happy with that one?
Yes, I'm happy with that one.
And we'll try one more time to recreate it.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, we were spraying it first, weren't we? It's alright. I don't know what I'm doing. It's late. And it doesn't matter what time I go to bed. My body says, get up at a certain time.
Oh.
Whoa. I just love that. Whoop.
Can we spray it?
No, I don't have any colour blasts.
Can we spray a little?
Where?
Just wherever.
Do you have any of the colour blasts, Melinda?
That's getting me.
You're welcome.
Now I need to spray it.
Is that better?
Yeah.
I'm running out of spray.
I'm running out. Oh.
Well, that just goes in whatever direction it likes. Where, is there anywhere else you want me to spray it?
Like there, 'cause there's a lot of colour.
Which one do you like better?
I don't know. I like how, because you know how I did the spots, like at the start, it stayed there. But when I did the ones in the middle, it like...
Is that how you want it?
Yeah.
Are you done with that?
Now, blue on blue. And pink.
Did you have another lid? This one has completely...
Yes, I do. That's the one that has my phone on. Melinda. On there. There you go. There we go. I have delidded a lot of things.
I don't have any Lindy's at all.
My hands are grey.
I might have one shimmer powder. Not shimmer powder. I might have one embossing powder. I don't even know how I came to have that in my stash, to be honest. It's a blue colour shift one.
I need to find Shimmer.
But unfortunately, that's the only one that I have.
I need Shimmer. Lovely purple. That's what colour is Sapphire? Oh, this one. This one's Sapphire, but I want Shamrock because Shamrock's green. I was trying to find that one. I think I picked it up. Yes, it is. That one. But I don't know what else will go with it.
Just pick something.
Yeah, I just told myself.
Pick something.
What colour is Sapphire? No, not Sapphire. See.
We haven't had the Brushos out in ages because I have a stack like this thick because Miss Assistant loves making backgrounds with Brushos.
And I make good backgrounds.
So if I get them out, I don't get to play with them hardly ever.
Well, you can. They're just all over the wall.
Well, I can't reach them at the moment.
Well, yes, you can.
Oh my word. You're being a smarty pants.
You can have them now.
Why, are you done?
No. Now just muddle them up. I regret that now. There we go. Oh, that'll be a cool background. What colour's burnt sienna?
Burnt sienna is brown.
Actually, hang on. I have an idea.
Uh-oh.
Me.
She has an idea.
With using this. Oh, but it won't work as well. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to try these three together.
Can I have a colour, please? I can't use liquids. I need colours. I think this would work better if it was pixie sprayed on the back. I think this one's a little too detailed. I'm going to try and stick this down to give myself a fighting chance.
I want to try these ones.
Oops, that didn't work.
Actually, no, I don't.
It didn't stick through it.
Oh, I can't use the lid now. I'm delidding a lid.
Can I have a yellow, please?
We can have a new yellow.
I think this stencil is going to be a little too fine for this to work.
Delidding your archival inks.
Okay, this is a brand new one and it's solid.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh. Do you want lemon? Oh, that comes out a lot.
Yeah, that's the way you want it to come out when you're doing this anyway. In little puffs. Okay. Let's try this. I think I've got too fine a stencil for this to work, but we'll see.
Can we go fill up that one, the bottle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have an idea, which might be a bad idea. Oh well.
Who thinks this is going to work? Not me, because I can see the green's gone under the stencil. Darn. Oh well. Still got an interesting pattern. We'll let it dry like that and it should keep some of those lines from it going under.
Oh, well, we don't have any space.
Where's a piece of Crafty paper?
I don't know.
Here's a piece of Crafty paper.
I think that this might work. If I put them on the lid.
Let's see if there was enough colour on there for this to work. Nope. Oh well.
No.
Too many to choose from. Does Melinda want to come and play at my house?
That means she'll have to fly out. And then catch a train, which takes 3 hours. Oh, hopefully get that fast train that has extra stuff.
See if I can get this to come out. Whoa, there we go. Oh, it was the yellow that I had trouble with. What am I talking about? Okay. Look.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And you should have did that when the lid was on. The lid was on.
The lid was on.
Oh, Cadence. Oh, I can't say name. I feel bad now. Yeah.
This one is turquoise.
Yeah.
Colorburst. I'm having issues with my yellow. It doesn't want to come out very
My
much.
question is, do you want to choose colours now?
I thought you were choosing the colours.
You can choose some colours because I have.
Well, I'll have the 2 galaxy colours.
Which ones are they?
Um,
Hang on, wait. Nope. Nope. Yes.
Oh yeah, lunar rocket. But there's 2 space, or 2 that we just not long.
Deep space.
Yep, that one.
I know what the other one is. I just gotta look at it. No, it's not one of them. It's not up there. No.
And lump of coal if you see it.
The dark one. The book.
Yep.
Oh.
I don't know, I think my stash is pretty exciting. Although you do have a couple of things I'd like to play with, but yeah. other new things I have while Miss Assistant is looking for the colours that I want.
If I can find them.
My lids keep coming off my Nouveau bottles. I've lost one altogether already.
Oh.
But I have the Nouveau Glacier pastes, which aren't exactly what I thought from the first video I saw. They're a bit more glittery. They have a really fine glitter in them. I thought they were more of a metallic. And
are they in there?
Yeah, Miss Assistant currently has covered up the other boxes. But I have some Prima somethings colour. They're duo colour thingies. I'm not sure what they are. If they're pastes or paints or who knows.
No. Okay, go through that. I'm trying to find it myself. And
so I've got that one and that one. So, no, it's not in here, the colours. You have them over there.
Night Sky.
Yep.
What's the
lump
other?
of coal. I might keep the yellow too.
Which one's the lump of coal?
It's metallic.
Is it?
It's a metallic.
Is it? Okay. Well.
So I'm going to try something, but I don't think it's going to work.
No. I need my glasses on for this.
How are you today, Candace?
Scarlet. Why can't I find it now? Turquoise. Lump of coal.
That's the one.
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. I don't need to start.
Now, let's see.
Yeah. Which other stuff did you want?
That's it.
But you said you... Is there things in here that you wanted? Oh, the ones that are in the packets? Why'd you take them out of the packets? They smell weird. They smell funky. Oh, look! You mean Storm Cloud too?
Maybe.
Okay. This can come on the lid to stash the lid. I'll take this one. Okay.
This is dangerous.
What do you mean? Oh, you're trying to paint with it.
Not
paint, like trying to make colours with it.
Yes.
Oh, I trying to make Galaxy.
But I don't think it's going to work. Not like this anyway. But we'll see. It's always fun to play and make a mess and see what happens.
My fingers are coloured.
What's the other colour? Night Sky.
Melinda said, have you tried them with gesso and scraping across the page to make a cool background?
No. Have you made a video on that, Melinda, so I can watch it and see?
Where's a piece of paper towel so I can dab that off?
Paper towel, paper towel, paper towel. I hope paper towel. Is that you saying, can you try it so I can see what it looks like? Oh, no, that's not actually what I want. What can we throw it? We'll throw some yellow over the top of that. And a little more Night Sky here.
Candace said, oh, I like those colours. I like this colour.
Now I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking.
That's scary. That's a scary thought.
I'm thinking, well, I need to add some more of the Merlot in somewhere. So I'll add some more down here. And then I might let this dry because I want to try something. So I'm going to let that dry. Okay. You have to tell me what to do, Melinda. Can you grab the gesso off the top there, please? So what are the step-by-step instructions? Let's see if I can follow the instructions.
Primer.
Yeah, the top one. The top one. It's all gesso. It's the same thing.
Oh wait, no, I shouldn't open that stuff.
So I've got the paper ready. I've got the gesso primer ready.
Are we using the same colours?
I'm being attacked by stuff that I was filming with earlier.
Why should show them the finished result?
I'll give everyone a sneak peek of one of my finished cards from the live I did last time. That's for my mum for Mother's Day.
Oh, we should have done a Mother's Day live. Damn it.
And that was with the Arty paints. They're not coming up as vibrant on my daughter's computer as they are in real life.
Talking about this?
I was talking about the card.
What card?
It's not as vibrant on your computer. Show me on your phone. Does it look as vibrant as that?
It looks lighter.
It does not look anywhere near as vibrant, and wow, my camera looks really blurry.
It's not. It's my computer.
Oh, it's your computer. Okay.
It's clear as day on here. I'm on here too, so you can.
So I'm waiting for this one to dry,
well,
and I'm going
It has an interesting line.
It does have an interesting line.
Same as these ones. These have because the way that you've done it, it's blah 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 blah. Okay, okay. There you go.
Okay. Well, I've got a scraper here.
Yeah, that might be smart.
I think we want one with different colours in it. I think this night sky one was pretty.
Which one's? Don't you see nights?
Night sky's right in front of your face.
That one.
Yeah.
I'll look at other until I break things. We don't want that to happen. Zest has different colours.
I mean, Colorburst. Make sure we get enough colour down.
Oh, you should have done it with a lot of colour. That would have been interesting.
Give that one a shake about because it feels like it's getting hard like some of my others, and some of them are brand new. So that's really annoying. Okay, hopefully I've put enough powder down.
Isn't that the stuff that I colour mannequin heads with?
Yes, it is what you use to paint mannequin heads.
I need that one in. The top's breaking, so that's why.
So, whoa. Put down. Whoa, whoa.
It's getting everywhere.
Yeah, I'm a messy person.
Oh, wow.
Okay, let's see if that's enough.
Oh, hey, oh, she says sprinkle powders all over. Which one did you use? Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Well, it looks like you don't have to sprinkle all over the page.
That was a very vibrant colour choice.
And now it's just gone purple.
Well, okay, so don't swipe over it more than once.
Thank you, Melinda. That's an interesting technique. But she said sprinkle powders all over page.
Oh wow, I only put it on one side. And I think I used a little too much powder, but that's interesting.
Hang on. I have.
Where's a cheap, cruddy piece of paper?
Oh no, don't worry. I was gonna transfer it onto another thing.
Okay, so what was another pretty colour?
What's that stinks? Oh, that's turned to there. There's another thing. I found another thing I can delete.
Here, look. Here's a box that you can put stuff onto.
Okay, that can go in this box then. It's shiny.
So shiny.
Bye, friend.
So I think I need to try that again.
The one that I accidentally did the wrong one of.
That one? Okay.
I don't remember what this one was called. I think that
Golden
was...
Sparkler.
Yeah, this one. Golden Sparkle. Where did I put the box? That's my question.
So I'll grab another piece of paper.
Do you need more paper stuff?
Actually, I might grab
Oh no.
the Target smooth cardstock and see how that goes.
Come up. So much. This should be alright. So you should sprinkle it all over the page.
Let's see if I can find it. Sorry for the rustling. I'm just seeing if I can find a bigger palette knife because I have a bunch of them, but. Okay, here we go.
Okay, sprinkle powder on page. So, which way are you swiping? Downwards?
Just sprinkle a light amount all over the page. I used too much of the last one, so there's none coming out. There we go.
But...
Oh. Okay,
Nice.
it was a light amount. I was just trying to make sure we got it everywhere. Oops. I better get the blue out of here.
Melinda said you can also use matte gel medium instead of gesso and colors are brighter.
Interesting.
Do you know where that is?
Yes. In the big box on the shelf at the bottom of the stairs.
Bye,
I'm
friend.
just going to move that along.
Where?
The big box at see the big box?
Blues, glazes.
And whoa, almost spilt the water. Glues, glazes, and mediums, yes. So that one did not have as much on there. So I think maybe went a little too light on the powder this time. We're still getting some interesting colours.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh. This is not a good time for my bin to be full. Oh,
After
dear.
last night, especially.
I'm just...
3 boxes, I regret. Taking that all at the same time.
What colour did I just use? Where?
This
There it is.
golden sparkle. Ow. I'm okay.
I'm making a mess.
I can't help you there. I'm trying to get other stuff out. Ow. All I can hear is the liquids. Ow.
So So I can see the gold. I can see the colours in the background. More's coming up. The longer it sits on there, the more that is coming up. You have the paper towel.
Into our fall and face plant. But we don't need that.
Don't fall.
If I fall, I fall. If I don't fall, I don't fall. What am I looking for?
You are looking for
This stuff?
matte gel medium. Can you see the colours coming through from the background? Because the golden sparkle has a bunch of different colours in it.
I can see it on my phone.
There's actually a lot of colour in
Oh,
real life.
wow.
What?
I'm looking at the time. It's 12 a.m.
Well, you made me go live at 10:30. Or after 10:30. So we'll do... Come on. Did you find a gel medium?
This was just gesso.
No. You want a gel medium.
Yeah,
We might only have shiny ones. I don't know if we have a matte one. It would be Liquitex if we do have a matte medium. So while she's still looking, I will do a dual colour one.
Medium Gel Brilliant. Medium Gel Brilliant.
So I'm just going to...
Jet Gloss Medium Gel Brilliant. That's... What was it? Isn't this the paste that fell all over the floor and I cleaned it up with a scrapey tool?
No.
No?
That was the paste that fell all over the floor, that dripped all over the floor was... Oh, what's the most glossiest thing you can get?
I don't know. This is all we have. That's the 3 bottles.
Yeah, one of them is open. See if you can find the open one. Just trying to add some yellow in as well as the
That got everywhere.
night sky.
This one.
Yep, that's open. Is it still liquidy?
No, it's clumpy. I don't know.
Oops.
I can turn it upside down, it doesn't move. Is that bad?
It's not supposed to.
Okay, then there you go. It looks like cream that you've put on yourself.
Okay. So I've put 2 colours down this time and I've put too much gesso down again, I think. I think the secret is only a thin line of gesso. Whoa!
Which one's this one?
I used night sky and yellow.
Well,
Oops. Oh, then I just took...
well, Melinda.
I need more practice with a palette knife, that's for sure.
Melinda said it can be gloss. It will just be glossy, and then Mud said glossiest thing. Can't even say it properly. So Diane, I have to get off early. And then Melinda said pretty, and Cadence said pretty.
Okay, let's clean this off. We need to get rid of some stuff. They can go over there, they can go over there.
Yeah, just make that go over there.
No, I'm just trying to clear a spot to put this, and you just put the gel medium there.
Oh, it's getting super poly. I have this everywhere. Kane said pretty, and then she said swirling.
I really like what's happening here. So I'm going to see if I can pick some of it up.
I don't think you
Oh,
can. It's even in between my fingers. It's like in between my fingers. I will never get this off, and I have food tech on Wednesday, first and second. I get to cook pancakes.
I want to go to school, cook pancakes.
They gave me low fat and not low fat, so.
I'll have the... I should have the low fat, but, you know. I'd try the low fat, but if they're disgusting, you can keep them.
I'm not bringing them home.
I know.
Thank you.
I used to at least take my food tech food home and share it with my mum, not my kids. No, they ate it all before they came home.
Older sister brought it home, and then
She used to take it up to her room and eat it. Very rarely did we get any.
I got the Subway cookies when my friend used to work there. And Kaden said, "You two are lovely," so I said, "Thank you."
Thank you. Let's get this cleaned off.
This is what my hands look like. It's in between my
And
fingers.
let's grab another piece of paper and pick some different colours.
Different colours?
Yes,
Shamrock.
No,
No?
just a plain colour.
Shamrock
So
is a plain colour.
No, shamrock is a sparkle colour.
Oh, what's that fucking? I found one. Deep space. I think you have that up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, deep space.
Okay, you want deep space and what else?
Oh, turquoise brush. I have that on turquoise. Am I taking these away now? Yes?
Yep, sure.
Thanks. Oh.
Okay.
No. Oh, no.
So I've got the gloss gel,
Oh.
which I haven't used in forever, and I'm going to try and go a little bit less at a time because I've been using too much of the get off. Okay, now I can't dip that back in.
Oh, I can't use my finger. Well,
Okay,
Kaden said sometimes our oops turns out so pretty, and then she said red and yellow blend well. Oh, that's something for after this. Oh.
Okay, let's see if I've got enough.
Did that choose well?
Yep.
I'm happy now. Try to do it the other way, like with that colour. Oh, it doesn't look as pretty on camera. What for me? Okay, and it says, "Ooh, pretty."
So that's the clear gloss gel. I thought I had matte gel, but if I do, who knows where it is. It's obviously not in with my mediums. It could be in a drawer with ones that aren't sorted yet. I've been trying to slowly get all my like art supplies with my like art supplies.
That's a dangerous place to put that. It can go down here now.
I'm just layering.
Now I have. Oh.
In the end, I might have something interesting I can use.
This will be dangerous for when I go back to school. I can't wait to go back to school. Because it's official I get to go back to school.
You're probably the only kid on the planet who wants to go back to school. Just about.
Probably.
Well, not quite. There are other kids who want to go back to school, I would imagine.
Okay, said I like that one.
Okay, so you want to try red and yellow next?
Yeah.
Is that what you wanted?
Well,
okay.
That's what Kaden suggested. So
try and get all the colour off this.
Lemon. Oh, hang on. Where's the reds? We have reds. That's a pinky.
Didn't we also get a new red today?
Yeah, but
you want one of those reds?
I'm just looking through here.
Okay, that's all right. I don't care.
Scarlet.
Whatever makes you happy. Okay, I'm going to try and do this on the smooth side. This time I've been doing it on the rough side.
I said the gesso and matte or gloss medium help make the powders more permanent and less water reactive.
I'm wondering if once they're dry, you could go over them with the...
Water?
No, shush for a minute. Let me think. Microglaze. The Distress Microglaze or the Judikins Microglaze. The Distress Microglaze is just Judikins Microglaze rebranded. Rebottled.
So there's Scarlet, Brilliant Red, or Rose Red?
I keep forgetting that I want to try the microglaze on other things besides Distress.
Oh look, it's the first one I pick up.
So you want Rose Red?
Yes, and Lemon. There we go. It's coming out. It's like flying up, I can see it.
Okay. Now, I've got some in the lid, so let's just grab this.
Oh,
it's a bit thicker.
and you've got colour on it.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Some of the colour was already... Oh, that must have been from me doing the sprinkling.
Yes.
Oops. I'll have to clean out the lid. Oops, I made a mess of my lid.
Melinda said I want some of Tim's Distress glazes.
They do look interesting. I haven't watched the live... Oh, that one's got a chunk in it. Got to get rid of that chunk.
This one like goes on smoother. Because you're on the smooth side, not the rough side.
Yes, it's working a lot better on the smoother side. So if you were using Tim Holtz watercolor paper or something like that, I'd definitely use the smooth side. I like that. Good call on the yellow and red.
I know.
Okay, that's not going to work on the paper that I've already got happening over here, so I'm going to grab a fresh piece of paper, flip over this El Cheapo.
My hands are covered.
Yep. Put it down, take it off. This looks very glazy. Wonder if you could mix some Distress ink with a...
Put on top of the other one.
Distress ink with some matte medium or gel medium. Blech. English is getting harder and harder the later it gets. I wonder if you could mix some Distress Re-Inker with this and make your own gel glaze. But you'd probably have to seal the underlayer with the microglaze before you tried to put it on, because it will just react.
Candace said that would be a pretty sunset card.
Any other suggestions? Anything you want to see? Oh, is this dry yet?
Yeah. That has colour on it. Bi-colour.
Okay, so you took the stuff I was using away.
Did I?
I need the... Yes, you did. Yes, you cleared all the colours away.
Not all the colours.
I need the liquid black. The lump of coal, please.
If I remember where I put it. Candace said it's 10 a.m. here. It's 12:13 here.
PM. AM. I should say. AM. Yeah, AM, not PM. Wake up, Australia. I make a lot of cards. Lots and lots of cards.
Mother said you could mix the powders and matte gel and scrape. The stencil would have some effect as the glazes.
So
That looks like coal.
Somebody has been a bad girl and left her paintbrush in the water.
Candace asks, what do you do with your art creation? Create. You know
That's what I
what?
said. I make a lot of cards.
And then Melinda said, suggestion, box up all the pretty colours and send them to my
Not happening.
No, because then I will miss them too. And it means that I can't play with the Brushos and make pretty things.
Oops,
That's
that was a bit
too
much. Oh well. We'll find a way to use it.
But I do have an idea though. Send Melinda some of the ones that I've done.
Some of the things that I cut out for you came from my stockpile of Brusho backgrounds.
So they're probably made from me.
Some of them probably were.
Well, we can send her some more if she would like some. Happy Mail! Make creations out of them. Happy Mail creations.
Okay.
Is that a good
So
idea?
this is still looking like a hot mess, but I have an idea.
Okay.
I'm getting there.
Oh, good. No. What's
What?
your idea? I'm scared now.
Got to spritz it. Got to clean off my brush
I'm more
and
scared.
dry it and try and blend out these lines a little so it's not so chunky.
Well, I have an idea for when you do Happy Mail. And
What's that?
And when you send things out to people.
What?
Send them a creation. Like, send them like, you know how, like, these things, our things, your things, but my things, like the things that we've been doing. Like if you're going to do a space theme thing, you can do that.
So I've noticed that this dries back quite a lot. So I'm just spreading it over the colours to give it a more galaxy feel.
Melinda said, all the things that are still in the box, you sent them in.
Oh no! You've still got to start your peacock journal. I'm just trying to knock back some of these colours a little bit.
But
now, can I have pearl, please?
hang on. Kaylin said, now that you blended it, that is a nice sky. You know what I mean? I can't speak because it's 12:17. What? Oh.
Okay.
Why is there...
Okay.
There was a dot on that.
I have a bunch of these infused things. This one is full of sentiments that I have foiled. And I just picked it up because I thought it was my other water one, but I don't want to stick my paintbrushes in that and wreck them. So I'm going to pick up my clean water because I have the black in this water and I don't want the sparkle to have black in it. So just make sure this area over here is clean. Shake up this sparkle and then I'm going to put some of this on while it is wet. Actually, I need a little more of that.
But you know what I'm trying to say? Like, send them like something. You know what I mean.
Okay, so I'm going to put a few drops of this sparkle out.
And then flick it?
Yes. And I'm going to...
Or you just put that on there.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, I want the clean water instead of the one with the black in it.
Well, the blobs are going to take forever, so...
And I'm just going to flick some of this on while it's still wet and let it spread out in the background.
Melinda said, yes, but all my peacocks ran into a box and now I don't know where they are. Too busy with work lately. That is getting everywhere.
That's alright. It's supposed to be stars.
Yeah, but I mean like.
Okay, so now that needs to dry.
Oh, I don't know where to put this.
And then when that's dry, I'm going to go over that again with a little more
'Cause you can
of
put that.
the sparkle so that it doesn't fade into the background as much and have some teeny tiny stars on top to make it look
There's
more
a
galaxy.
picture.
Does it look galaxy like now?
Yeah, on here it does.
I was worried for a while. I turned it into a bit of a hot mess, but I think it's coming back a bit. It's very sparkly.
These are ones I did ages ago. That has a lot of shimmer on it. Oh, look at that.
It's been taking me a whole day to make at least one card these days, so
Because of me.
these are some older ones Miss Assistant did. I think these are on Aldi paper. Possibly not though, because I don't like Aldi paper. Well, I haven't tried any Aldi paper lately. Hopefully it's better. But the Aldi paper that I had, that's the wrong lid. I just tried to put the water jar lid on the...
Candace said yes, and Melinda said, nice galaxy, you need some astronaut stamps to put on it.
Guess who has astronaut stamps? I have the MFT astronaut stamps.
What?
And I have the Lawn Fawn astronaut stamp, so I think I'm set. We've got planets and spaceships and I don't know, lots of things.
Am I starting to put things away?
Yeah, I think it's getting late.
And
So I think we need to get some sleep. But I'm going to let that dry, and once that's dry, I'm going to probably add a tiny little bit more liquid sparkle, try and get some tinier drops of it on there for stars so that they're not quite as spread out as these ones. Just about. I have lots of things, all sorts of weird and wonderful things.
Block stamps, clear stamps, rubber stamps.
They are block stamps.
Not all of your
Okay,
rubber
okay,
stamps.
Okay, yes, not all of my rubber stamps are on blocks. I'm sorry, some of my Tim Holtz ones do not come on blocks.
At least I
Or
remember.
some of my recollections ones. But yes, I have a lot of stamps. A lot of stamps.
Cadence said thanks for sharing your love.
Thanks for joining us, Candace. The more the merrier.
Yes.
We just like to come on live. I haven't been editing as many videos lately because lots of stuff's been going on and Miss Assistant has school at home, so we don't have a lot of time to film and things. Hi Natalie. I usually film my videos a lot of the time when Miss Assistant's at work. At work? At school, I mean.
I wish I had a job.
At school, and edit sometimes when she's in bed and things, so it's been a challenge having school at home.
And I don't like it.
So, do we want to show a few of the things we did?
Yeah.
So, this is how my swiping all the leftovers went, which I think is pretty interesting. I'm sure I can cut some flowers out of that. Thanks, Candace. We appreciate it.
I like this one the most.
That was with... Did we do that one with the gesso or the gel?
I don't remember.
I think that one's with gel medium. It's very clear. And we have a background. That one got very blurred out, but it will make some nice flowers. And this one with turquoise and yellow.
Natalie says very effective, and Melinda said gloss gel, and then Kenneth said gesso.
Definitely gloss gel. It's drying clear, so this one was the one I attempted to do the stencil with, and I forgot the rule of thumb. If it doesn't have repositionable tape on the back,
it's mostly dry.
No, there's very wet spots on it.
Yeah, I know, but it's mostly dry.
Don't use a super fine stencil. Thicker stencils work better for this technique, but I can see some of the stencil pattern in there. Then we have some more pretty backgrounds. I will cut leaves out of them. They'll make really good leaves because there's lots of different colours in there, so there'll be some different colour variations. Sometimes when you get packets of collectibles, they come with all the flowers but no what are they called? No leaves.
Camden said I like how the stencil came out.
Pass me the boxes. The box that has 2 on it.
This one?
Yeah.
I showed one of them.
Did you?
Yeah.
I've got this little bit of gel medium that I swiped onto there that'll make something pretty.
Sunrise one, sunset, sunrise.
This one's a gesso one.
It looks
I
more
put
lighter.
way too much powder on that one, I think. Where's the sunset one?
It's down here. Just
Okay.
slow
Okay,
roll.
okay. I'm slowing my roll. I'm sorry. And then this one was done with the gel medium swipe as well, which has turned out really nice. I think my favourite's the Galaxy, because I just love anything Galaxy.
And here's the other. It's very
And then this one is the gesso again. I think I prefer it with the gel medium a lot better. So I'm going to let this dry and add a few more tiny stars.
We made heaps of them.
We did. We usually do. This is what happens when you want to get messy.
Well,
We make lots and lots of mess.
Well, Maud said me too. But you did convince me, so I did more schoolwork. You said if I did more English, then we could do a live. So I did more English, and then here we are. So
Bribe. Clear gesso. So I can't use clear gesso. And black gesso. I also want to get some black gesso, but I only have white gesso, unfortunately. Hopefully Arty bring that gesso out again, because I love that. But I can't wait for this to dry and to add some astronauts or something on it. I think it's going to be fantastic. I'm so excited. I can't wait to try that again, actually. I really enjoyed making that one.
I'm going to bed.
Oh, we've zoomed out again. My battery must be getting flat.
Probably.
So
Thanks,
I
Mum.
can't wait to try this one again. And we're going to say thank you all for joining in. You just got to see a look at the mess around us.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Gets messier every day. Thank you all for watching. And we're going to go. And I need a drink. So we will see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.